Hello, welcome to my garage. Today we're going to modify a water kettle so we can use it on the campsite. Some campsites have not that much power you can use. The one we're going to this year will have about 6 amps, and with the other things like the fridge running, I don't think we have enough power to use the water kettle in its full potential. I have this 1500 watt water kettle that will take roughly 6 amps. So I'm going to modify it. I make it switchable so I can use it on 1500 watts and with about 750 watts. To do that I have a few parts. I have a switch. These are actually two. I have to find out which one will fit the best. And I have a diode that will block the current from one phase. This diode is capable of handling 10 amps, and the switches I have are able to handle, I thought, 8 or 10 amps. The switches take 10 amps. Well, if you like this kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. Hopefully I don't void the warranty. Now I've made a little sketch about how it should be connected. I have the heater core, that's these connections. Then I have where the power comes from, that's this block. 2 wires coming out. One is directly connected to the heater core and to the little light. There's a light at the switch. And then we have the other one is now going to the other core and the other side of the light, but that has to go now to the diode, and from the diode to the heater. And the bypass is then when the wire goes from the power all the way to the switch. Switch open, switch closed, then it goes back to the diode, but without crossing the diode and going to the heater. Then I have full power, and when it's going over the diode, then it's half power. And when I attached the light, oh, I don't have to put it over here, I can also put it directly to this one. That's, I think, more easy. So now let's see if we can make it in that small space. Now it's all in. Let's fit it and see if I have the wires long enough. Well, let's test it and see if it works. Well, that went kind of wrong. I wanted to test it, but it turns out that this one is hot. So I had tied it up to the directly to the ground, basically. So the earth leakage circuit breaker blew. So now I have to change it a bit. I was expecting this would be a heatsink, but apparently it isn't. So I'm going to insulate it now. I don't have another diode of this capacity. Now I have a little bit of water inside the kettle. The amp clamp is reset to 0. I have the bypass on, so that should be about 6.4 amps. Hopefully the fuses won't blow again. The light is on and it's 6.4 amps. That's the original situation. Now the bypass is off, so the power goes through the diode. And now the light is on and we're taking about 3.5 amps. So boiling the water on 3.5 amps will take a little bit longer than with 6.4. But this is job done. Let's do the finishing touch and then we can wrap it up. Well, that's project done. That's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and hope to see you on the next one.